Okay, so I want to move on to LinkedIn events. Does anybody here use LinkedIn events on their profile? You have? Great. So whenever I do a seminar or webinar, I use LinkedIn events to post those. So it's pretty straightforward. You just come over here under the More tab, you click on Events, and then you come over here and you can hit Add an Event, and from there you create your event. So this is just an example of some of the events that I've posted for my real estate and my social media marketing seminars. This is what the overview looks like for an event. It's hard to read from where you're sitting, but essentially start time, end time, where it is. For my seminars, I put the RSVP link. I use something called Eventbrite for people to sign up online. You can use that, or Constant Contact has the same profile for landing pages for RSVPs. You can put keywords in here, so when someone's typing in under the events and they're looking for specific topics, those keywords will drive them to your event. And then you put in the sponsoring entity and the main text and the features and benefits of your LinkedIn event. And then once it's created, you go into Manage, and then you can spread the word. There's a couple of options that you have in here. One would be sharing with your contacts that are already on LinkedIn, as well as advertising using LinkedIn ads and pay-per-click or pay per impression. When you're sharing to your contacts from your event, it goes where? Right into their email inbox. Once again, LinkedIn is great for this. This is what I call certainty. When you hit the send button, you know that the recipient's going to get it. It's none of this edge rank stuff that you have to play games with on Facebook. And this is what it looks like. It's coming from LinkedIn. You're getting that quality endorsement about that email message. It describes the event. If it has a hyperlink in it, it shows up. They can RSVP to my event directly from their email inbox. Very simple to do. So let's look at how you can sell tickets and promote on LinkedIn events.
In this section, we're talking about selling tickets or promoting tickets for a live or virtual event. And when you want to promote events on LinkedIn, what you want to do is scroll down to the events section, click on See Events, and you'll come to the events section on LinkedIn. In my opinion, LinkedIn events is probably the most powerful place to promote your events online. Now, Facebook events is pretty good as well, but if you want to promote your events and you have your own group, then you can definitely distribute this information easily and effectively throughout your groups. So that's how I've done it over the past. Let me just show you kind of my events right here. It's pretty cool what it looks like and what you can do. So here's some past events. And when I go to my information, it shows you all the past events that you have. You can see here the past events that I've created, actually, the ones that I've attended or any of those. I've done a bunch of these events, you can see. Let me just show you one of these events. Click on a LinkedIn networking event I ran live in Cleveland. And it's pretty cool because you can create any of the information, the start date, the time, location. You can put a link to where you want people to sign up. You can add some more information about the event, but then what's just cool is you can get all this social proof right here with all these comments of people talking about the event. So that allows you can see their name, you can see, you can click on their profile, learn more about them. But also this gives you once you create the event, and I'll show you how to do that in a second, it gives you a link right here. You can copy and paste, you can send it out to your email newsletters, you can use that on social media, you can put it on your blogs, you can do anything you want. But you can also see all the people that are attending, also people that are interested. So if you click on RSVP, so when people are coming to this, they'll see this page, and they'll see, okay, there's already a couple hundred people attending. Let me see who's already attending. I'll click on RSVPs. You see a list of all these people, and they say, man, this is a lot of social proof. You can see how you're connected to these individuals. You see their first degree right there. You can see their name, their picture, kind of their headline, their title, and if they're attending or if they're interested. So this person's interested, this person's attending. So it gives you all this data and all this information. You can see I've got over 100,000 people that are, 1,000 people that RSVP'd for this event, either attending or interested. It's very powerful data. And the event information spreads. So when one person clicks that they're attending or that they have RSVP'd, then that shows up again in the home feed of everyone that they're connected to. So if it's a local event or something based around the industry or niche, then you're definitely going to spread that message easier by allowing people to sign up and getting people to RSVP, because they'll spread the message for you. So that's kind of a little bit about the event section. Let's talk about how to create an event. Very easy to do. All you have to do on the top right hand corner, it says add an event, and you can do find events as well if you want to see local events, but click on add an event, and this is a very simple process. Event title, so just event, the time, date. You guys know how to do this simple stuff right here. You just put in the information, the venue name. So they give you examples along the whole thing. Carnegie Hall, so you can just say the venue name could be Chili's. Or
That's where my next event is, Carnegie Hall, if you can make it.
You just put the address there, website. So if this is a paid event, then you want to put the website where you're sending them right to go buy for the tickets. Don't really send them to the home page, just send them to the checkout spot. So if it's a PayPal link or wherever it may be, send them to that. If it's a webinar or a virtual event, then send them to the link where they can go register for that information. So if you want to collect leads, then you can do that. After that, click on I'm attending. Then you can say yes, attendee, presenter. This doesn't really matter. You can click on presenter. And then yes, I'm also organizing the event. You want to click on add more details, which another window will pop up. You can give a bigger description here. You can choose the event type. I usually just do networking. You can choose the industry again. Depending on the industry, mine would be sports most of the time. Keywords, this is important because this will pop up in people's feed when they're looking and searching for events. So for example, if I'm doing a sports industry event, I would do sports marketing. I'd start typing all these keywords. Sports marketing, sports business, et cetera, et cetera. Tell you what type of people should join or come to the event. So people that work in the sports industry, sports sponsorship professionals, sports PR, sports everything, organization, this is just your company name. And then you come down here and just click on publish event. After that, I'm not going to actually publish this because there's nothing in there. After that, you click on my events, and then you can go through and you can update and edit your own events that way. So if I had an event there, you'd be able to do that. Or I can just click on any event. You can edit the information, so if you mess something up, you can edit the information just by clicking on it here in the queue, and then editing it here by clicking on manage. This is a past event, so it's probably not going to allow me to do it. But you can spread the word, edit event information. So if you want to spread the word, you can share this event with your current contacts. You can advertise through direct ads on LinkedIn to a local market, to people that are just in that niche. You can, again, edit the information, and I guess it will allow me to do that here, but this is an event I did in London, so you can edit the information. This was a $10 fee to come. You can put the information right there. So it's pretty cool what you can do with the events. Now, that's a little bit about creating events and the power of the events, but let's talk about how to promote it. Once you go to spread the word, you can do this by clicking on share the event. You'll be able to share this with people that you're directly connected to right here, so you can pop up different lists, and it's got the information. I recommend kind of editing this out because it's not really well formulated, but this is the link that they give you. So you can copy and paste this link, so just, copy that link right there. And then all you want to do is go over to your groups. So for me, I've got the LinkedIn groups that I promote my events to. So I'll start promoting a month before my event if it's a live event. And what I'll do is I'll use my group right here, say if it's a sports industry event. If it's a local one, then what I'll do is I'll send it to the local niche related groups, the subgroups. So I could send it to the whole group by clicking on send an announcement there and say something like live event in London, information inside, right? And then I could write a message here, tell people why they should come to the event. All I have to do is copy and paste this link. So you want to direct them, you want to promote the link that is the event on LinkedIn, not actually your web page for here, because you want to kind of get the critical mass to sign up first here and spread to the network on LinkedIn. So over 100 million members are on here. You're spreading to the network on LinkedIn first, then driving traffic back to your site. But get people excited on LinkedIn first, because that's how the message is going to spread. So sending them to your groups. If you have subgroups, again, then you just send it to one of your subgroups, if it was a local event. So if I just wanted to send to Atlanta network, you can see I've got 189 members in this network. If I had a live event in Atlanta, I wouldn't want to send to 35,000 people in the big group because it would just be a local networking group. So hopefully that makes sense. Also, promoting that link through social media, again, through email marketing, to your blog. Promote it out there on the web as much as possible to to RSVP for the event on LinkedIn. That's where you want to send people back to, the event page on LinkedIn first. Then through the website link, you can direct people and tell people how to sign up, how to pay for it, how to opt in, whatever it may be. So that's how to create a live event, sell tickets, and promote your virtual events on LinkedIn. Hope you enjoyed this section.
So LinkedIn has an application where you can add an application called Events to your profile. And when you do that, when you have events of your own, it shows on your profile. It posts on the wall of your profile so people can see that. In addition, it notifies everybody in your network when you create an event. It goes out to their newsfeed. It notifies them of that.